Hi, Deepa here, and welcome to the Coaching to Lead series. In today's video, I explore coaching as a space to explore your thinking pattern and how can you reframe it to access resourceful thinking patterns. Clients come and say that I want to increase my confidence levels. Now, confidence is a matter of trust in your abilities, trust in your talents, trust in yourself. And it's about how you think about yourself. What is it that you say when you succeed in a job? And what is it that you say to yourself if you're unsuccessful in a job or in a task that is assigned to you? So it's about how you think and therefore how you stand, how you interact with the other, how you perceive the world, how you think others are perceiving you, so on and so forth. So it's very important that in a coaching session, we raise awareness of the client to their thinking pattern. And when there is enough awareness of the thinking pattern, there comes a moment when you feel the client is ready to shift the thinking pattern from an unhealthy one to a resourceful one. There could be many methodologies that you could use. What I use normally is the tool of arts and using the body because there is a merit in having a reflective distance, especially when we process difficult or core negative thoughts. So here's an example of a coaching client. She was a senior leader in an organization and she had joined this organization after a long career break. She was exploring confidence, her confidence of speaking with her colleagues, confidence of speaking with her peers, and at times she feels almost shut in speaking to her seniors. And as we explored, she shared her unresourceful thinking pattern, which said that I need to prove myself to be successful because I'm only as good as my achievements that I have proved. I have to struggle and prove. And then I asked her, who is speaking this? Who are you being as you're saying this? She said, I'm being fearful and doubtful. And then I asked her, what is it that you wish for yourself? She said, Deepa, I want to have achievements. I am an achiever, but I don't want to hustle. I want to achieve and be successful with ease and flow. Because this struggle is not helping me. I am not able to fall asleep. All the time thoughts are running and I'm not able to sleep. I get very less sleep and that affects my health and I'm prone to health problems. So she recognized that. She was ready to move to the next stage of shifting it. So I asked her to do an exercise with the body. I asked her if she can get two dupattas and she had the dupattas right there. So she created a circle with one dupatta, a stole, and I asked her to be inside the circle. And that was her fearful and doubtful self. And being in that circle, I asked her to say all the statements that she was telling herself, how she has to prove herself, how she's not good enough. And she came up with so many statements. She herself was surprised. And then I asked her that if your vision is to create ease and flow in your life, take another dupatta, create another circle, and consciously walk from the circle of your doubtful and fearful self into the other circle. Stand there and check in. What should be the statements or what could be the statements that you could tell yourself? She took her time to step out of the first circle, walked into the second circle, took her time, felt as if she's shifting. And from that circle, she started saying, I am in ease and flow. I can collaborate with my peers and seniors to take help if I have to. I am successful and I have skills, which is why I have got this job after a long, long break. I am confident. I am good. And she spoke many statements. Of course, she was listening to the statements and she was crying. It was unbelievable for her, but a beautiful experience. And it was very beautiful for me to witness. I was just observing. When she had finished stating and narrating all her statements, I asked her, "Who are you being as you are standing in this circle?" That came her reply, "I am the wise self." So I asked her, "What does it take for you to step from the fearful and doubtful self to come to the wise self?" She said, "Awareness. I just have to be aware that when I'm having those thoughts, I need to physically step out from that circle to this circle." And you know what was so beautiful? She kept doing that. She went again to the circle of the fearful and doubtful self, and very consciously and very slowly she took steps. She stood in the circles and she spoke her statements. Each time the statements were different, but the energy was that of the wise self. After a while, she sat down and then she said, "You know, actually, Deepa, there is really nobody, my peers or my seniors, nobody tells me that I need to prove. They are very kind and considerate. I don't know why I inflict this upon myself. But no more. I've understood that when I inflict that, I can be my wise self, say these statements, and know how to act further." And she did after that. There was a clear shift in her being, and therefore a shift in her doing. And this is the power of a coaching conversation to create deep mindset shifts. If you wish to explore this for yourself, do come in for a discovery call and explore.